Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do a video today on Josh Donaldson from the Oakland A's. One very good player, very instrumental in the success of the Oakland A's. And I wanted to show you a few things that he does in his swing that I truly believe will help you to become a much better hitter. He does a lot of things in his swing that I see that are just very fundamentally sound. And of course, he's going to be a little different than some players, but when it comes to absolutes, he definitely is doing a lot of the things that you want to see in the absolutes of hitting a baseball. And by the absolutes of baseball, I pretty much, what I look at absolutes, I look at when I'm working with my students, I want to see where they are at toe touch all the way to the full extension. Some coaches look at the heel plant, but I think if you have a good toe touch, when you get to your swing, you're definitely going to probably have the beginning of a very good swing from the heel plant on. So the toe touch to me is something where I look to evaluate and analyze my players, and then I go from there all the way to heel plant, and then from there I work from the connection, and then the bat lag, and I get to the point of contact, and then what's in between the point of contact and the full extension, and then the full extension. So anyway, that's just the way I work with my players. I scaffold the swing so I can make sure that there's no missing links to a good swing when it comes to fundamentals of baseball. So anyway, let's get started here with Josh, and I hope this video will help you to see how this measures up with your swing. Okay, now as we get over here with Josh, the first thing I want to show you here that he does very nicely is this. Okay, as he gets into his gather, okay, he has a really nice setup right here, as you can see, very athletic right here. Okay, he looks very nice and balanced. Now as he gets into his gather right here, he's going to brace up against a firm back leg where his back knee is not going to collapse over his back foot. Okay, so you can see right here that he has a very nice solid foundation in which he can brace up to. Okay, his leg kick's a little high, and that's fine. A lot of players like that. I personally like more of a simple kind of a stride, like a Joe Mauer kind of swing, but of course, that's more of a style. And now when it comes to absolutes, okay, and this is what I was bringing up earlier, what I like to see as my students get into their stride, I want to definitely see a weight transfer. And what do I mean by weight transfer? By weight transfer, I mean this. Once I see that my students get into their gather, okay, I want to make sure, and this is what I usually do with them, I go ahead and record them, and I measure where they are with the back hip, and I want to make sure that they're transferring their body away from that little arrow. As you can see here with Josh, he does a very good job of getting away from that arrow. Very nice weight transfer, getting great momentum to the front side. Okay, another thing I'm looking at as this is occurring, I want to make sure, and this is something that I want to see in my students, and other instructors are a little different with this, but I'd like to always try to match my students' fundamentals to what I see in the MLB with power hitters and guys who's had a lot of success. If you watch here what's going on with Josh, he does a lot of what Miguel Cabrera does. You can see as he starts to move away from his gather, you're going to see that the back elbow, pay attention to what's going on with his back elbow. You're going to see it working back and behind him. See that? He does a great job of getting a lot of torque, a lot of separation doing that. So as he gets to the toe touch, you're going to see that this part of his body right there, the elbow, okay, is allowing him, because he's getting that resistance with that hand and that elbow working back and behind him, it's allowing for that body to close up, and where the chest is going to be pointing more to the second baseman. Okay, you see that? So again, he gets here to toe touch area, and you're going to see, because of this particular move that he does, that you're going to see that he has a very nice closed chest or upper body. Okay, is pointing more to the second baseman, where you can see his waist is pointing more to the pitcher. Okay, so you see that there's definitely been separation between the upper body and lower body. Okay, and again, this is very similar to the best hitters in the world. You can see this with Andrew McCutchen, you see this with Buster Posey, you see this with Miguel Cabrera. Just a very common mechanic that I would definitely like to see you out there as an individual who loves baseball try to apply this. You can see this great separation right here. Okay, now as we go on to the swing here, again, like I said, at toe touch, and this is one of the absolutes I look for, I want to see this nice wide base in the bottom of the leg area. So in other words, you want to see a flat triangle right here, and this is exactly what Josh has right here. You're going to have more of a kind of an shoulder to shoulder to elbow look going on right here, which he does, which again pointing to the second baseman, and you want to have this very nice kind of a look going on. I like to see the bat like at a 45-degree angle around right at this area, which you see here with Josh. Very nice job, okay? So anyway, if you are analyzing your own swing, this is a great swing to look at for your own personal mimicking or emulating a swing. Now as he gets to heel plant right here, the thing I'm going to show you what he does next is once he gets in there, he transfers the weight right into the inner thigh, he starts to rotate the hips, and you can see right here what's going on with this part of the body. Again, very nice connection, okay? So at heel plant, what I'm looking for, right when they get into that heel plant hip rotation, I want to see that bat coming down just like that. Very nice. You see that? It's coming down like again at like a 45-degree angle, and you can see that right there as he's right there again. Another, if you were to get on the side of him, another 45-degree angle from the side. The bat's not casting off. In other words, you don't see it out here. It's not being disconnected. All right, so it's very important that once you get to heel plant, you want to have this really nice compact swing. You see what's going on here? Another thing that he's doing that I really like a lot is this. You're going to see this is very common on a pretty much a pitch up the middle. You're going to see this nice bend in the lead arm, okay? And that's what he has going on. Again, the bat's coming down right there over the shoulder by the deltoid area. Very nice job right there, okay? So another thing that he's doing very well, which I love to see in my students, which I teach them how to do this. I teach them to get to the front side, and by that I mean this. If you look at his back foot, just focus on his back foot right here. You're going to see as he transfers to the front side, watch what's going on with the back foot. He does that Bryce Harper thing. Look at that. See that? Beautiful weight transfer to the front side. Very nice job with Josh here, right here. So he's doing a lot of very good things here, like I just mentioned, okay? As he gets to the toe touch right there, he has that real nice separation from the upper and lower body, okay? You see this again, that very nice line right here going from shoulder to elbow. You have that really nice wide foundation right there. And again, as he gets to heel plant, you're going to notice here what's going on right here. Again, you're going to watch his back foot. You're going to see that back foot release beautifully right there, okay? And then at this point right here, you can see that he keeps the barrel below the hands, and he has that beautiful hitter's box going on right there as he hits the ball. Then he gets to that full extension right there, okay? So I hope this video has helped you. This video right here, again, is for you to just to look at and see if you're doing the same thing Josh is doing. Great swing to copy, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Maximum Bat Speed.